Hi there, it's Clive here again with another review of a sort of food replacement supplement type thing, and today I'm going to be looking at this V24 shots. So these are protein shots, so not exactly meal replacement, but a way of getting more protein into your body, basically into your diet, if you think you need it. Now, just for the sake of transparency, I didn't buy this. This was kindly sent to me by the makers of V24 Protein Shots, v24shots.co.uk, so you can go and check them out if you want to find out more. But I just thought it'd be transparent so you know that I didn't actually buy this. They kindly sent it to me to do one of my reviews. Anyway, that being said, what are these and what aren't they? So they're not, I wouldn't say they're not a meal replacement. Okay, so they're not like, if you've seen my Huel review or my Polv or my Manna, which I'm still drinking. The Manna is great, very convenient. While I'm waiting for my next Huel order to come, that is. Anyway, but these are quick bursts of protein. If you exercise afterwards or first thing in the morning or whatever, it's a way of getting protein into your body without having to kind of put it into a big protein shake or anything like that, because the beauty is, and you will see shortly, that they come in very small shots. So if we check out their site here, I'm just going to open the box. It says, now I'm not a massive fitness freak or anything, so it's not as though after a heavy workout down the gym I'm going to need a protein shake, but there is a big question about whether we have enough protein in our general diets. I think if you eat healthily, have a good range of food, a lot of vegetables and salads and nuts and all those kind of stuff, then there is an argument that actually you're fine. But the reality is we don't all eat like that. We're not all kind of healthy eaters, and we eat a lot of junk, and so there is an argument that actually we don't perhaps get enough proper protein in our diet. But it's a debate, and you can look up, you know, whether we eat enough protein or not, whether the whole kind of protein shakes a big con or anything like that. There's lots of debate to be had about it, but there is an argument that if you eat healthy, eat your spinach and you're having your nuts and your hemp seeds and putting those in your protein, in your shakes afterward, recovery shakes and all that, then you're probably getting enough protein, right? But as I said, we don't all live beautifully, wonderful, healthy lifestyles like that. So here we are. These are the bottles you get, and they are apple flavour, and they are 24 grams of protein in this. And the idea is, as I say, rather than sort of have a protein shake after your workout, if you're into workouts, or in the morning or whatever, grab one of these. They're meant to be nice and small, tasty, saves you mixing up powder with water and all that kind of stuff, or adding to milk. So if you're not into dairy products or anything like that, loads of, you know, some people feel a bit bloated if they have a big shake in the morning. The idea is perfect for lean muscle toning and recovery after exercise. As I say, I don't do that much exercise. I tend to sort of try to cycle to work when I can and things like that, but I'm not a fitness fanatic. But I am conscious that if we don't eat healthily, or we're eating a lot of junk food or things like that, we might not be getting enough protein in, and I'm conscious that it's important that we do get protein. But as I said, if you're eating fish and vegetables and having nuts and pulses and all that, if you're all into that, you're probably fine, okay? So anyway, that's what these are. There's no fat, no sugar, no gluten, only 97 calories in that, which seems a lot for a small thing, but you've got to have your energy, and they're useful calories. What else can we tell you about them? So it all comes from, so you've got water, hydrolyzed collagen, so it comes from the protein mostly comes from the collagen, and then some preservatives and sweeteners in there to make it taste nice. And the idea is to say it is basically a shot, a protein shot that gives you, again, it's aimed at the people with busy lifestyles, to help maintain a well-balanced diet. So really, if you're exercising a lot or you're not eating properly, then it gives you a nice protein shot very quickly. That's the idea anyway. So what do they recommend that we use it for? So ideal first thing in the morning, they're saying, say quickly to get that protein into your system. Good for traveling, less than 100 mils, so you can take that onto the old aeroplanes. It's not going to be a bother. A snack between meals. So, one way people sort of have a snack is maybe have some sort of seeds and nuts and all that kind of stuff. Just have one of these. That's the idea. Before exercise, to help kind of boost your training. That's what they claim. Again, these claims, and so it's debatable. You can have a look at the arguments online if you want about protein. After exercise, helps promote lean muscle builds, and again without feeling kind of bloated if you have to make up a big shake and all that kind of stuff. And you can have it just before you go to bed as well, because there's no sort of caffeine or anything like that, or nootropics that are going to somehow not make you sleep. Anyway, that's all the science behind it. As I say, I think it's really aimed at people who exercise a lot and want that kind of protein boost after they've had before they exercise, and also after they've sort of maybe exercised, without the pain of having to, say, put a protein shake together. So if you're into protein shakes and all that kind of stuff, you might want to consider these. They're much more convenient. You don't have to carry a big shake bottle around with you or anything like that. You'd probably have a couple of these in your bag, one in the morning maybe, and one in the afternoon, and you'll be sorted. Anyway, that's the principle behind it. And check out the website. Team24.com, I think, is the website. No, sorry, teamv24.com. Teamv24.com. Anyway, I'm feeling a bit snackish right now. It is, it's coming up to 12, but it's sort of just gone mid-morning, and I do feel a bit peckish, even though I did have a bit of protein. I had my eggs this morning. But I'm curious about this. As I say, they've got here, it says muscle recovery. So you can see who they're aiming it at, really. Although they're trying to make it quite broad, I think it's specifically going to be suited to people who like to cane it in the gym a bit and keep fit. So, I taste these and test these things out so you guys don't have to. Or if you want to, you can. Right, he says, trying to open it. Open it. So the other thing about these, you don't have to store them in the fridge as well. So I think they've got a long shelf life. Easy to store, and as I say with these things, I hope I like them, because I've got a few in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 3. Oh yeah, there's the flavours here. Actually, I didn't notice here. There's orange. Oh, I didn't notice that. I just thought they were all apple. Orange and apple, yeah. Orange and apple. So there they are. That's your choices. Orange and apples. Annoying plastic thing at the top to... There we are. Right, yeah. So just taking off the plastic around the top. Right. Directions for use. Here we go. High in protein and fat-free. Use part of a varied diet as a snack between meals. Like I was saying, I think it'd be quite useful if you sort of get peckish between your main meals. It's a good way of sneaking in a bit of protein. Or with any form of exercise or fitness regime. Do not exceed 3 servings per day. Should not be used as a substitute for a balanced, varied diet and healthy lifestyle. Consume or dispose of within 48 hours of opening. Not suitable for children under 16. Yeah, so I'd probably, maybe 1 to 2 shakes, not even shakes, are they? Shots a day, tops. Right, what do they taste like? Well, it just smells like, yeah, apple. Smells like apple. Here we go. Okay. It's got a sharp appley taste, which is nice. The liquid's quite viscous. Is that the right word? Viscous. It's thick anyway. Not syrupy thick, but it's a sort of a mild gloopy thick, if that kind of makes sense. So it's not basically like a shot of water or vodka or whatever you want. But it's got a very sweet apple taste, a sharp, sweet apple taste. Nice. At first, it's sort of got that kind of, whoa. So I know what I'm thinking about, the viscosity. It's got the viscosity of, say, a medicine. It doesn't taste like medicine, but it's got the viscosity of a medicine. So, yeah, it's like, I can taste the sweetness in it. It's like a sharp, sweet apple, but the sweetness is coming from the sweeteners, if that makes sense. So it's not quite as a nice sweetness as, say, the sugars from an apple. But there we are. As I say, it's not as if you're having to drink a whole half litre of it or whatever, like a big protein shake. So, yeah, sweet. Now, some people might find it too sweet, if I'm honest. I'm quite into my, that's my big downfall in life, is I love sweet things. So for me, it's fine. I know I've tasted some of my meal replacement stuff and people have said, oh my God, it's so sickly sweet, but I actually love all that. So it's, again, if you hate really sweet things, you might find this a bit too sweet, but I find it absolutely fine. And secondly, it's only, it's not very many, it's 60 ml. So it's not though you have to consume loads of it. But there you go. I guess I'll have to see how I feel during the day, but I've got my 24 grams of protein straight into my body there. So we'll see how I feel and what comes of it. Anyway, so there you go. V24, a bit different. The idea is it's a protein shot rather than a protein shake. So for those that have protein shakes, it's aimed, I think, at those kind of people. So whether they are people who exercise or people who just want to, concerned about getting protein in their life, that's what it's aimed at. Small, convenient, quite tasty. I'm not going to taste the orange now because I don't want to OD on my protein. But I think it's a great for gym bags and things like that if you're into it, or if you sort of feel peckish between snacks. It's probably a healthier way to eat, or to at least sort of satiate the appetite, as they say. Anyway, there you go. I hope you find that useful. As I say, these were kindly sent to me by the team at V24. So I'll leave some links down below so you can check them out. But I thought I'd give them a go. I'll have them around in the house for a while and see how I go, and probably take them to work and stuff like that. Let me know what you think anyway of this review. Comments down below. Please subscribe. I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and look out for my next video. Thank you. Bye.